41. The cheese meltdown. I had to save melting cheese in the back seat. Officer. It was an emergency. He gestured to the imaginary goo, making it sound like a life-or-death mission. 42. Invisible dog chase. I had to chase an invisible dog. Officer. I didn't want it to get hurt. He flailed hands dramatically, showing heroic intent. 43. My neighbor's cat is a spy. A spy cat. Officer. I couldn't risk it discovering my secrets. He pointed to the sidewalk, pleading as if the feline's mission justified his swerves. 44. Traffic light conspiracy. I think the traffic lights are plotting against me. Officer. They change colors on purpose. He gestured at each stoplight suspiciously. 45. Emergency pillow. I couldn't drive without my pillow. Officer. Total emergency. He held a pillow to his chest, making the absurdity strangely endearing. 46. Bubble wrap crisis. I had to wrap fragile items while driving. Officer. If I popped it, chaos would ensue. He gestured to an imaginary bubble wrap treasure. 47. Accidental reverse parade. My car rolled backward in a parade. Officer. It was shy. He waved apologetically at invisible onlookers, making the story more absurd. 48. My glasses betrayed me. Wrong prescription. Officer. I saw double and panicked. He rubbed his eyes, trying to prove it wasn't intentional. 49. Flash mob confusion. I swerved to avoid dancers. Officer. Totally unplanned. He mimicked the choreography, pleading for understanding. 50. Invisible car in front. There was an invisible car in front of me. Officer. I couldn't hit it. He gestured frantically, hoping imagination counts as a valid excuse. 51. Dinosaur sighting. A T-Rex. Officer. I had to brake. He mimed the dinosaur, hoping the cop appreciated the prehistoric urgency. 52. Car's midlife crisis. My car decided it wanted adventure. Officer. I couldn't stop it. He patted the dashboard apologetically. 53. Grandma's cookie emergency. I had to deliver Grandma's cookies before they burned. Officer. He waved hands dramatically, insisting sweetness demanded speed. 54. Flying kite disaster. The kite got tangled in the mirror. Officer. I had to act fast. He mimicked pulling it free mid-drive. 55. Time zone confusion. I thought it was evening. Officer. Totally different traffic rules. He gestured at the morning commuters like they were part of the misunderstanding. 56. Traffic cone sabotage. The traffic cones attacked. Officer. I barely dodged them. He made evasive motions, hoping the cop bought the story. 57. Ghost Rider challenge. I was practicing for a superhero stunt. Officer. Purely training. He gestured like a stuntman, pleading for leniency. 58. I forgot which side to drive. Side confusion syndrome. Officer. Totally temporary. He waved helplessly at the wrong lane he'd used. 59. Car was ticklish. My pedals reacted weirdly. Officer. My car is ticklish. He flailed, trying to show the bizarre mechanical rebellion. 60. Emergency bubble bath. I had to prep a bubble bath for my stress pet. Officer. Immediate action required. He gestured dramatically, as if the pet's mental health was on the line. 61. Mailbox obstacle course. Officer. I swear these mailboxes jumped into the street. I had to dodge them all. He waved his hands dramatically, as if proving the tiny metal soldiers were real. 62. Ninja training gone wrong. I was practicing ninja evasive moves. Officer. Totally unplanned. He mimicked stealthy flips and dodges, hoping the cop saw his training intensity. 63. Sudden hat malfunction. My hat blew over the dashboard. Officer. I had to wrestle it while driving. She gestured as if mid-battle, hoping her struggle counted as an excuse. 64. Car's hunger strike. My car refused to stop unless it was refueled. Officer. It's temperamental. He patted the dashboard apologetically. 65. Forgot it's a school zone. I didn't realize. Officer. I thought it was just a normal street. He gestured helplessly at the crossing children. 66. Alien babysitter. I was babysitting a tiny alien. Officer. Had to get it safely to the pod. He gestured frantically, trying to make the extraterrestrial sound urgent. 67. Invisible ice patch. I hit an invisible ice patch. Officer. I couldn't control it. He waved hands at the empty street, hoping the cop understood. 68. Speed limit amnesia. I forgot numbers exist today. Officer. Totally unintentional. He shrugged apologetically. 69. Squirrel blockade. A tactical squad of squirrels crossed. Officer. I had to respect their strategy. He mimicked tiny animals marching across the lane. 70. Emergency selfie. I had to capture the perfect selfie mid-drive. Officer. Don't judge me. He held an imaginary phone, pleading for understanding. 71. Car's secret party. My car blasted music, officer. I had to dance along while steering. He gestured like he was mid-celebration. 72. Phantom speed camera. I thought there was a speed camera. Officer. I panicked. He looked around nervously, hoping the invisible threat counted. 73. Unplanned picnic. I had sandwiches melting, officer. Couldn't risk ruining them. He gestured to the imaginary food disaster. 74. Rain cloud conspiracy. The rain cloud followed me, officer. Every time I speed, it rains. He pointed dramatically at the sky. 75. Traffic sign language confusion. I read the signs as ancient hieroglyphs. Officer. I thought I was being tested. He gestured like deciphering a puzzle. 76. Grandma's ghost. I braked for my grandma's ghost. Officer. She's protective. He nodded solemnly, hoping respect for the dead earned him leniency. 77. My shoes betrayed me. My sneakers were slippery, officer. They betrayed me mid-drive. He gestured at his feet apologetically. 78. Car mistook gas for brake. My car confused the pedals, officer. It accelerated when I wanted to stop. He shrugged helplessly. 79. Dancing stop sign. The stop sign was dancing, officer. I couldn't predict its moves. He mimicked the sign's rhythm. 80. Marathon misinterpretation. I thought those runners were part of a parade. Officer. I had to dodge them. He flailed, illustrating his desperate maneuvers. 81. Cactus in the road. A cactus appeared out of nowhere. Officer. I had to swerve to save it. He gestured as if the spiky plant demanded his full attention. 82. Emergency balloon rescue. Helium balloons escaped, officer. I had to catch them. He mimed heroic lunges to save the floating latex. 83. Sudden gravity shift. Gravity got heavier suddenly. Officer. I had to brake. He waved as if invisible physics betrayed him. 84. Car telepathy fail. I tried talking to my car, officer. It misunderstood me and sped up. He gestured dramatically at the dashboard. 85. Ice cream cone catastrophe. My ice cream was melting, officer. I couldn't risk it. He pointed to the passenger seat, pleading for mercy. 86. Flash flood panic. A puddle looked like a tsunami. Officer. I had to act fast. He mimed heroic, mid-drive evasive maneuvers. 87. Traffic ghost prank. Friends set up fake cars to prank me. Officer. I swerved instinctively. He gestured wildly to the empty street. 88. Mirror reflection confusion. I saw double in the mirrors, officer. I didn't know which car to avoid. He mimicked frantic braking. 89. Emergency hat delivery. A special had to reach a royal cat. Officer. Immediate action. He gestured dramatically, showing urgency. 90. Taxi confusion. I thought I was hailing a taxi in reverse. Officer. I didn't see the lane properly. He waved apologetically at imaginary passengers. 91. The invisible lane swap. Officer. I swear the lane just vanished under me. I had no choice but to swerve. He waved his hands frantically, hoping the cop would understand this invisible disaster. 92. Car got stage fright. My car froze in the intersection. Officer. I think it got stage fright. He patted the dashboard apologetically, glancing nervously at the officer. 93. Accidental kite flying while driving. A kite got tangled in my wipers. Officer. I had to save it mid-drive. He mimed the heroic rescue, hoping the story sounded plausible. 94. Alien traffic cop. I swear that mannequin was an alien. Officer. I didn't know until I saw you. He pointed wildly, trying to explain why he almost drove into a cone. 95. Penguin crossing 2.0. Yes, another penguin officer. I didn't make it up this time. He mimicked the waddling bird, hoping his heroic braking counted for something. 96. The sandwich standoff. My sandwich was in danger, officer. I had to save it from falling. He gestured dramatically, treating lunch as a life-or-death emergency. 97. Talking GPS. My GPS yelled at me, officer. I panicked, and, well, that explains the lane change. He held up his phone like evidence. 98. Grandma's knitting yarn. My grandma's yarn was unraveling across the street. Officer, I had to save it. She waved her hands like a heroine in a tiny textile disaster. 99. Car thought it was Sunday. My car refused to drive properly. Officer, apparently it's a Sunday mood. He shrugged, as if weekends were a valid excuse. 100. Emergency bubble wrap rescue. I had to wrap a fragile package mid-drive. Officer, I couldn't let it pop. He gestured frantically, pleading for leniency. 101. The invisible finish line. I was racing an invisible competitor. Officer, I almost crossed the finish line when I saw you. He grinned nervously, hoping his imaginary race was an acceptable excuse. And there you have it, 101 ridiculously hilarious excuses people actually used on cops. From penguins to alien GPSs, and from bubble wrap emergencies to invisible finish lines. Some of these are so you have to see them to believe them. If you enjoyed these stories, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable tales from around the world. And remember, next time you get pulled over, maybe one of these excuses will come in handy, though we can't promise it'll work.